Hello, hello. My name is Brittany D. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual teacher, and I'm here to give you the collective message from December 16th to the 23rd. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm going to double check. 16th to the 23rd. These are collective messages. So this is, yes, 16th to 23rd. So it's for the overall collective. It may or may not resonate with you. It's usually kind of following along a particular timeline. And also just know that I do these weekly readings every single Friday. So please like, subscribe, comment if this resonates with you. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. So grateful to have you. Yeah, and if you're interested in any services, if you check out the description below, my website is down there. And yeah, we got readings, mentorship, courses, all kinds of stuff. Learning psychic development, learning how to read. Ooh, okay, let's dive in, Spirit. Ooh, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt and apologies. That's where I'm really getting the focus, is that second part, receive without guilt. No more guilt, no more shame. Like, we're shaking that off and we are receiving what we are truly divinely worthy of, without carrying the guilt or the shame or some kind of justification, some reason why. Synchronicity, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. And I'm also just getting with this card, like, just this sense of positivity and having a positive outlook, looking for the positive outcome. Like, when those synchronicities happen, it's really like a confirm that, like, yes, okay, like, this is manifesting, this is heading in, the positive outcome direction that I'm seeking. Close call. Friendship. Make a date for a play date with one or more friends. I'm getting like a rekindling kind of an energy, like maybe something kind of fell apart in the shadow work that we've been through the last few months, and like there's something coming together as far as relationships and like kinderships and partnerships. It's just this playful, innocent, like returning for some reason is what I'm getting. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. It's this essence of surrendering and surrendering and surrendering within surrendering. And that's still going to be moving through this next week. We're still going to be feeling that sense of the moment that we turn up the flow, we can feel the resistance. And you're just like, have to go with the river right now. Breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. You are claiming your freedom. You are freeing yourself. And that surrender, part of that surrendering is literally breaking a limitation in itself. Because the limitation is whenever it comes up, the fear comes up, and then you turn around and start going upstream and trying to do it a different way than what the universe is pulling you to do. The ego tries to run the show. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. This is a very heart-guided journey, heart-centered journey, moving forward from the heart and the soul. Like the soul is communicating through the body and through how you're feeling, through what you are experiencing. And that's how your higher self is communicating very clearly to you right now. And so by listening to that, that's how, and not doing what makes you feel all weird inside, and is not heart-centered, you are breaking those barriers and limitations and surrendering to the true flow, to true alignment. Ooh, foundations and achievements. I'm just getting like this really setting up foundation in a really positive, like that rainbow way for this next evolution of yourself. That's what we're curating this week, is the foundation for our next achievement, for our next higher self. Ooh, passion ignited. it's like this, that's heart chakra, but it feels like it's just coming up from the solar plexus, like and out the heart, and your soul is just thriving and dancing. Ooh, we got 3 cards. Accelerated motion, recognition and reward, the waiting game. Accelerated motion right behind this passion ignited card makes me feel like that coming forward is what accelerates things to move more quickly along, to manifest. And the recognition and reward is where it begins to come in. We're beginning to recognize that we are receiving, we are reaping what we sow in our physical reality. It's beginning to be reflected to us. And then the waiting game, it's still not fully manifest. It's still not fully there. We're beginning to recognize that it's creeping in. It's really coming, but it's still not fully manifest. We're still in that waiting game, that's in that limbo. Oh, parental care. Parental care. I don't know. I'm not getting anything around that. Hold on. Let me keep going here. And something about truth. Gracefully aging. So it's something about aging, parents, generations. Interesting. I feel like this is what we're collapsing. Something from our parents, something generationally handed down to us. That's what we're clearing in order for this to finally manifest. Courage to be the one that goes forward, to be the one that stops this timeline, this consciousness from continuing to evolve in your family's lineage. Like, this is very lineage related and like DNA based is what the vibe is. And the courage is the emotion, on the emotional scale, courage is the emotion that's the bridge to self-empowerment. And so you're the first one in the line to have the courage to really face this and go at this in a different way, and to stop this consciousness from continuing down the line. Interesting. That was so interesting how that all came forward. Makes sense now. Oh, all 3 came out at once. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. There's actually 4. That's the ego dying. Let go of the need to be right. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. That's that heart-centered. Connecting with your emotions, your feelings, what you're experiencing. Air guardian, shift your perception. That's the letting go and the shifting into the higher timeline that you are manifesting. Druid, hold the space. That's very similar to that waiting game card. It's all still in, baking in the divine oven. The cake is not quite fully baked through. There's still some parts that are still just batter. $49, compassion. Wow, this is like so important for this process, because a big part of this process is self-empowerment, which is not feeling bad for people or things around us, and to have compassion and empathy and understanding, but also still choosing and respecting ourselves, and having compassion, which is saying, I empathize with you, but I know that you can do better. I know that you can rise. I see the power in you. I see the divinity in you. And not coming from a place, I feel bad for you, let me do it for you. So moving with compassion for self and for others is absolutely so important. Stagnation, that which has been stagnant is being shifted through this true compassion, because you're not pitying anymore. You're not feeling sorry. Rigidity, stagnation, and then rigidity. Wow. We are breaking it up so that way the old can be, it's like whenever something is being birthed out of the ground, right? Whenever the seed is like coming up, it's like all that stagnation of that soil on top and the rigidity of that system that's there. And then the seed comes up and it's like just breaking it all up and then bursting through. That is you right now. A new is about to be birthed, and we are breaking the way through, but with compassion, with knowing that this is rebirth. Higher earth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. This is because you are returning to your higher self. You're returning to your true self, your soul self. This is a higher self activation. And so you long for being home. You long for being where you are truly from. And that longing brings you closer to it. Oh my God, this is so cool because we have like the stars, right? And like our alien self, basically spacey self. And then we have Gaia, our earth self. Is that not like perfect for like what's going on right now? Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are our great mother, and to the universe that birthed us all. This is like really anchoring our 5D self into our 3D earth self. We're really bringing the two together right now in this transformation process, in this self-empowerment. You know, I'm not gonna lie, guys, last week, I thought I was gonna, I don't know, I didn't know what exactly the miracle was. I guess the breakthrough and the shedding, deep, dark night. I was like coming to the reading tonight and I'm like, last week did not feel like what I experienced, spirit. What was that about? So this is interesting because this is totally different than last week. This is completely different and feels much more aligned and true to what we are really experiencing right now. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about that. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. I will see you next Friday for the next collective card reading. I hope you have a beautiful week. Much love and namaste.